Hey guys, so I'm gonna get into the beginning of this vlog. I just wanted to come on really quickly and announce day 3 of 12 days. I don't want to make you guys wait till the beginning or the end because I know some of you just really want to see it up front, and that's totally fine. There is some really interesting content coming later where I talk about macros, kind of give you the breakdown and give you some of my favorite macro-friendly foods and snacks. But first, day 3 of 12 days of giveaways is going to be our free holiday ebook. It's a recipe ebook. It's got macro-friendly desserts, macro-friendly cocktails, some tips for you guys over the holidays, some of our rules. Usually our members are the only ones that get these ebooks, but because it's in the spirit of giving for the holiday season and for 12 days, we wanted to give it to you all for free today. So just go to our blog, the link will be below. You can click it, go over there, it's the first post, and just click to download it, and you can get it totally free. You can save it to your phone, to your computer, just download it. It's gonna give you some really good ideas for the holidays, and make sure to share it with your friends and family so that they can check it out as well. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. I'm really excited to see your thoughts on it, so make sure to keep watching. And yeah, let's go check it out.
Baby, we were born with fire and gold in our eyes, with fire and gold in our eyes.
Good morning, my loves. Happy Vlogmas day 13. Very exciting, it's day 13. I'm just sitting here with my coffee, so I wanted to just run you through my morning because I've had quite the Tuesday morning. So I went to the gym this morning to work out with Hannah, and we did chest and triceps, and after that, I went and got a spray tan, which is why I probably look a little bit darker already. But I really just was I've been feeling like I needed one for a while. I'm trying on wedding dresses. We're going wedding dress shopping with my sisters December 28th. And I'm so pale. And I'm going to be trying on white and ivory. Well, mostly ivory. That's what well, wait, I can't tell you because in case Tim watches this video. Pretend like I didn't say it. But yeah, I'm going to be trying on wedding dresses, and they're white. And so I am really pale. So I got a spray tan today, and I got the instant one. I usually do the delayed, but recently I've been doing the instant, and I feel like it looks better, like it looks more natural when it develops. So it gives you a little bit of instant color, and then it kind of develops throughout the day. In my face, I can already tell it's a little bit darker. So, yeah, I went and got a spray tan, and the spray tan place is right next to Starbucks. So I got a Christmas blend and put 1 packet of Splenda, a little bit of real sugar, some regular half and half, and then some hazelnut creamer when I got home because it was just really dark roast. Like it just was really, the coffee was really, really dark and a little bit too bitter for me. So I poured a little out and added a little more creamer to it when I got home. And then I also went to Jamba Juice and I got Tim a Strawberries Wild with protein booster, with a whey protein booster in it, and that's what he loves. And then I got an acai primo bowl, and even though it wasn't leg day, I love these for refeeds, and my muscles have like really needed some recovery and some TLC recently because I've been hitting it really, really hard at the gym with Hannah and with myself, and I'm really sore today from leg day, and I didn't have a refeed yesterday, and so I decided to get it. It's got a lot of sugar in it, but it's also really whole and natural foods. It's granola, acai, like smoothie blend, bananas, strawberries, blueberries, coconut, and honey. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm honestly freezing cold right now. Like, absolutely freezing. It was so cold. Imagine like in the winter in Minnesota when it's in the 20s, and then getting a spray tan where it's just like blowing cold spray tan all over you. I was literally shaking. I was so cold in the spray tan booth. I was like, why did I decide to do this? But I feel better now. So I'm not going to eat this yet because I literally can't. Oh, hello, a Toby. Oh, what's it say, buddy? What's that Toby say? Okay. Don't be weird, Mom. Don't make it weird. Okay. So here is my little acai primo bowl. This is what it looks like. And yeah, it's got the acai in the bottom, the granola, the honey you can see on the side, the fruit on top with the coconut. And I am going to eat this in a little bit. I just need to warm up a little bit first because right now I'm still so cold. But the coffee is definitely helping. So also, what do you think of this camera? If you could write in the comments below how you feel about the quality of this versus my other vlogs, if it's too close, if it's too grainy, if you don't like the quality. It is full 1080p HD, but the fisheye lens makes it a little more HD than the lens I have it in now, which is just the widescreen mode. And so I just wanted to see, it's a lot easier for me to vlog with. But I just want to see what you guys think of it overall. I'm kind of like trying to figure out my thoughts on it, honestly. So I love you guys, and I will see you in a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm still drinking my coffee, but I put a little makeup on and I changed my clothes. Aren't you impressed? So we're actually gonna go to Starbucks to work right now. I just like need to get out of the house because it's one of those days where I could just sit here all day and work and just binge watch some Netflix. And I mean, that would be a totally great day, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I'd end up napping, and I just like want to get out of the house a little bit. And tomorrow we can't go to Starbucks because we've got too much to do here. So today's really the only day that we can go, because then Thursday we have, the rest of the week we really have to be here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get out, go do it, and then I will tell you guys what I'm doing in a little bit. Okay, you guys have seen these before. I know that it's no, like, secret. Oops. But these are my ranch deviled eggs. I just thought I'd show you what I'm eating. I am going to make, like, more of a meal here in a little bit, but I just wanted a little snack to tide me over because I think Tim will be home soon to eat. So you literally I cut 2 eggs in half, and I take the yolks out, put them in a bowl, and then put about, like, probably a full tablespoon of ranch, a little salt and pepper, and then mash it up so it's really creamy, and then put them back in the egg so it's like a ranch deviled egg. My assistant made these for me a while ago, and we vlogged it, and now I'm like absolutely obsessed with them, so I totally recommend trying these out. Hey guys, so I wasn't feeling so good. We were working at Starbucks, and my stomach started hurting kind of bad, but it was weird. It was almost like a coffee issue. Like, I think I had too much coffee this morning. So I just came home to lay down on my couch and just like feel a little better. And I feel like a lot better now. I drank a lot of water and had some hard-boiled eggs, which you saw. And now I'm going to start working on a few things, but I just wanted to say hi. I'm having like a bones marathon right now. But Tim will be home soon, and then we're going to watch Arrow and catch up on it because we've been working on it a little bit. I love Arrow, and we're still in season 3. We didn't catch up, so we're not like up to this season yet. We stopped watching it because it got kind of bad, but then now that it's back on, we've heard it's good again, so we want to catch up, and we're going to like just make it through all the bad stuff so we can get to the good stuff. Yeah, it's going to happen. So I know I showed you guys a little bit of my day of eating today, and I really didn't eat that much more in the day, and so I wanted to talk to you about something else. I get about 500 million questions about macros. What are macros? Why do you track them? How do they help you with weight loss? And so I thought we would start a little series, and today we're going to be talking about macro-friendly foods. And I'm just going to go over some general guidelines about macros and kind of how they work and why they work. So listen up. Open those ears because this is important stuff that I think you guys are really going to like. So, what is a macro? A macro is also known as a macronutrient, and it is the nutrients that your body needs in larger quantities. So your 3 macros are your protein, your fats, and your carbs. Now, there are also micronutrients. Micronutrients are nutrients that your body needs in smaller quantities. So these are your vitamins, your minerals, your fiber, your sugar. As a company with 3S Fitness, I have all my clients track their macros and their micros because that way is the way that you're going to be most successful. Coaches will have different opinions on what a macro-friendly food is. The way that I see a macro-friendly food is if it has a good ratio between protein, fats, carbs, sugar, and fiber, okay? So my general rule of thumb, now this is not going to work for everybody, so I don't want you to go off of this. This is why if you're going to be tracking macros, it's best to have a coach who's going to guide you through it. But my general rule of thumb is 40% from carbs, 35% from protein, and 25% from fat. So that's 40, 35, 25. Some people do need lower carbs, higher carbs. It varies person to person. So this is not a general like guideline for everybody. This is just when I think of a macro-friendly food, I think of that ratio. So I look at the food and I say, what's the ratio of protein to fat to carbs to sugar to fiber? Does it look good kind of in that range? So if you think about your energy sources in your body has these macronutrients, and that's what it uses for energy. Your carbs, your protein, and your fat. Carbs are your body's first source of energy. So when you're working out in the gym, when you're running, when you're doing any kind of physical exercise and general day-to-day movements, your body is burning off carbs first. That is its first source of fuel. Its second source is fat. And when you're running things like marathons or doing triathlons, you will deplete all of your glycogen from carbs. You will deplete all of your fat fuel, and you can start to deplete your protein, which is when your body kind of eats its own muscles a little bit. And you don't want to have that happen, muscle breakdown. But if you're not eating enough of these specific types of nutrients, your body can be burning your muscle, which we don't want, because even though muscle weighs more than fat, and you look at the scale and you say, wow, this is amazing, I weigh less, you're gonna be less toned, less tight. You will see a noticeable change in your body if you start to lose muscle mass. Muscle burns more than fat. Even though it weighs more, it burns more. So when you have more muscle, you're gonna be leaner, you're gonna be tighter, you're gonna be more toned. Everything kind of sucks into the muscle. You can't do that if you don't have adequate muscle mass in your body. So these macronutrients provide your body with what it needs to live and survive and exercise. Your macronutrients, so your amount of protein, fat, and carbs, adds up to your total calorie intake for the day. There are 4 calories in 1 gram of protein, 4 calories in 1 gram of carbohydrates, and 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. Okay, that is the breakdown. If you have your macros in front of you and you're like, well, what if I'm going over on my calories? That's literally impossible if you're following your macros, because your macros add up to your total calories for the day. A lot of people struggle with too much carb and fat consumption and too little protein. And protein is what helps you feel full. It's what builds that lean muscle mass and gives you that tight tone look that you're looking for. It burns fat faster, so you're gonna be leaner overall, and you're gonna lose inches and just start shrinking. And it's what keeps you full, you guys. It's what keeps you full throughout the day, keeps you satisfied, and is a really high volume category, protein, right? You're gonna get really full from it. That is a little bit of the breakdown of macronutrients and micronutrients and how they work. If you are very new to macros and you want to start tracking your macros and seeing really big changes in your body, I do have a meal plan option that we can start you on. That's $30 a month. I'll link it below if you guys want to check it out. It gives you a custom meal plan, macro-based, so you can follow the meal plan meal by meal, or you can use it as a guide and we can do macro coaching every month. Macros need to be changed. It's really important to have a coach. I even have someone who looks at my macros, because it's hard to look at your own body objectively. So I have you take pictures and then I adjust your macros on a monthly basis or weekly, depending on kind of how you're feeling and how you're doing. Your macros need to change based on a lot of things, not only based on your progress and the results that you're seeing, but they need to change based on your energy level, how you're sleeping. You can be sensitive a bit to carbs or fat, and so those need to go up and down depending on how you're reacting to the changes. So there's a huge benefit to having a coach, and I encourage you, if you haven't looked into it before, to look into what we offer. It's really affordable to start macro training with us. It's something that we just broke off and offers now as a separate program. So definitely check it out below. This way of eating and tracking your foods will change your life. So many people use calories and work at this crazy calorie deficit, but feed their body crap, ice cream and pizza, and they think they can eat it because they just have that many calories a day, but they eat one huge meal, so their metabolism is only working for like 4 hours out of the day because they're eating one huge meal, and they're storing the rest as fat, and their metabolism's really up and down, and it just really messes with you. Also, you're not gonna feel good if you're eating junk and just trying to fit in your calories, right? You're just trying to make food fit in your calories. You wanna track the nutrients, because don't we all want our bodies to feel good, and we want our bodies to not only look good, but we want to feel good, right? We want to feel like we have energy to work out and play with our kids and take our dog for a walk and whatever we want to do. We want to have that energy. We want to feel good. And you can't feel good if you don't know what you're putting into your body. And tracking your macros, even loosely tracking if you don't want a really strict track at the beginning, will help you learn what your body needs, what it loves, and how to fuel it properly. You will no longer see food as the enemy. You'll see it as your friend. I used to have a really unhealthy relationship with food where I deprived myself of a lot of foods because I didn't feel like I could eat them, or I was going to get fat, or
it was gonna mess with my whole day, or sometimes I would save all my calories for night and then have like a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And none of that is a healthy way to lose weight. This isn't about weight loss. Tracking macros isn't going to get you the most weight loss in the fastest amount of time. It's going to establish a lifestyle change that will last you forever and that will teach you healthy habits to pass on to your children, maybe your parents. It's gonna teach you about your body, not just about losing weight. And it's going to teach you about feeling good and feeling healthy and loving who you are and loving your body and appreciating what it does for you every day. That's what this is really about, and that's why I love it so much. It has completely changed my relationship with food, and I have completely fallen in love. It works the best for me, and once my clients see the difference between macro tracking and anything else, they never go back. I've never had a client that's like, you know what, I think I want to track calories now. I don't want to track macros. I want to go back to tracking my calories. I've never had anybody say that, because once you start tracking your macros, your body feels so much better. So I would really recommend this. Even if you don't use 3S Fitness, I would really recommend looking into macros. I want to help you guys. That is why I do what I do. I want to teach you that food isn't the enemy, that your bodies aren't our enemy. I want to teach you how to make it work for you, how to make lifestyle changes that are going to affect you forever in a really positive and everlasting way. Not something that's going to get you to drop 30 pounds in 2 months, because we could do that, but you're going to be miserable. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be tired. You're going to be cranky. You're probably not going to be sleeping well at all, and your body's going to be really out of whack. And when you come off that diet, you're going to fluctuate so much, and you have the chance of gaining it all back. This levels the playing field. It levels the playing field in the sense that it's going to level your body, but I promise you, it puts you so far ahead of the game. Macros are a game changer. Macros and micros. I am a clean macros and macro-friendly based meal plan. So I have you track your sugar and your fiber, because if you're eating things that are really, really high in sugar, you're not going to lose the weight as well. So we track both. If you didn't track your micros, you could eat Pop-Tarts and donuts for breakfast. If you want to do that, more power to you, but that is not how I operate, and it's not how I recommend doing it. Now, for some of my favorite macro-friendly foods, this video is so ridiculously long. Mixed nuts. So cashews, almonds, with some craisins or raisins in there are really, really good, or even some dark chocolate. Just be careful with the fat. So you want to make sure that you only have like 10 to 12 or 15 at a time. And you kind of like watch it. Nut butters and peanut butters are really high in fat. So even though they're really good, macro-friendly foods, you still want to watch that fat intake. Hard-boiled eggs are awesome. Super high in protein, and the yolk gives you a little bit of fat, but you can also take out the yolk and do whites and just get your protein. No carbs, no fat if you just do the egg whites. Edamame, so high in protein. Really, really good for you. I absolutely love it. Beef or turkey jerky, I lean more towards turkey jerky because it's leaner than beef. It has less fat content, but really good protein option for on the go. Greek yogurt with granola is a really good option because you're getting your carb, you're getting your fat, and you're getting your protein from the yogurt. You want to make sure that when you're picking snacks, there's a little bit of everything in the snack, unless you need something high in carbs or low in carbs and protein dense. And I'm giving you some of these things too, like the hard-boiled eggs or the egg whites could be really high in protein and nothing else if you had already hit your carbs and fat for the day. Turkey and cheese roll-ups, anything meat and cheese is good, like a roll-up or deli meat, and some crackers or pita chips or a whole wheat wrap. That's really, really good as well. Chickpeas are awesome. I've gotten roasted chickpeas where you can get them in like snack bags, and they're super high in protein, really, really good for you. Peanut butter and banana, peanut butter and apple. Just watch the sugar content. Bananas have the highest sugar content of any fruit, so you don't want to eat like 5 bananas in a day. But peanut butter, banana, peanut butter, apple, really, really good snack. Cottage cheese, so high in protein, has a little bit of fat. I usually buy the skim or the 2%, mostly the skim. And with fruit is so good because you're getting a little bit of sugar, your fat, your protein. Do you guys see how this is working? How it's different, how it makes you think about what you're eating? Can you imagine if you are at a restaurant and you're trying to pick what you want to eat and you really want the pasta, maybe you really want the gnocchi with Alfredo, and then if it's your cheat meal, that's fine, but just add some chicken to it so you get your protein. It makes you think about your food and what you're putting in your body, and because of that, your body will feel so much better. Last thing is obviously like a protein shake. Whey protein powder, there's soy protein powder, there's pea protein powder that's like vegan. There's a lot of different kinds of protein powders that I really like, and they're really good for on-the-go, quick and easy snacks. So I hope you guys have liked this video. I hope it's been helpful for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email and everything, all my links are below, so go check it out. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and if you like these kind of chit chats. I'm planning some more content like this just to give you guys some more like useful information, especially as we get into the new year, things I feel like you should know, things I really want to teach you guys about. I know you like seeing kind of the day-to-day, and it's really fun for me to film, but it's also fun for me to sit down and really feel like I'm teaching you guys something that maybe you don't know, or you didn't know something that I said. Even if you just took one thing away from this video, it would feel like a huge accomplishment for me. So give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to go download that free holiday ebook that I talked about in the very beginning of this video. That is something that we are doing for day 3 of 12 days of giveaways, totally free. It's got cocktails, it's got desserts, it's got snacks, lots of tips in there, and just because we love you guys, for day 3 of 12 days, we're giving it to you totally free, something that our members usually just get each month. So make sure to go download that, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Mwah.